What is up, everyone? This is Zach from College Student TV, and today I'm talking to you guys about friends. Is it better to have quality or quantity? Now, if you didn't know, I'm not the only person here today. I have my friend right here. His name is Huff, aka JCobraGaming on YouTube.
Check me out.
Be sure to check him out, but in the meantime, let's get going with this video. So the thing about having friends, quantity versus quality, is that a lot of people are looking to just have as many friends as possible, right? They want to not look like the loser, right? They want to be the cool person that stands out and is known for being very sociable and having a bunch of friends. On the other hand, a lot of people like to, take the back seat and kind of like to just chill, and they're fine with not having a lot of friends. It's really depending on the type of person that you are. So the first one that I wanted to talk about was quantity. If you're someone that prefers quantity over quality, you're someone that's most likely more sociable, more likely to go to a lot of parties, and also you don't really hold a lot of great relationships well. You're also someone that isn't afraid of going out of their comfort zone. You're also looking to move out of your comfort zone and wanting to make new relationships with basically anyone that you find. A pro about quantity is that you're going to have more people to hang out with. You're going to be able to just call up anyone and be like, hey, do you want to hang out today? And most likely they're going to, want to hang out with you. And if they don't want to hang out with you, then you'll have another person to hang out with. So that's a big plus about having more friends than less. Another pro about having quantity is that you're gonna have more people that you're gonna meet. And with more people meeting, you're gonna have more connections that you develop. And over time, you might meet someone that's very interesting and that could actually turn into one of those quality friends.
Yeah. When you have a lot of people to hang with, you always feel like something's exciting's going on in your life. So the more opportunities you have with hanging with a bunch of people, you always got something to look forward to the next day and the next day and the next day. And when you start looking around at all those different groups of people, you may find in those several groups of people, you may find that one friend that has a lot of interests as you, and you then start to develop that stronger relationship with that person. Whereas you might not normally have met them had you not gone out and been very social and tried to make a bunch of friends.
So now we're going to talk about the cons of quantity over quality. The first con about quantity is the fact that you won't be able to have as much free time if you were going to have less friends, because you're going to be hanging out with all these friends that you have, right? You're not going to have time to spend time with family, develop a hobby, something like that. So that's definitely a disadvantage, I'd say, of having a bunch of friends. Another thing that is an issue with having more friends than less is the fact that you're gonna eventually spread yourself too thin. You're not gonna have really that best friend, that go-to person that you're gonna be able to talk to and communicate with and, develop a really good relationship with them. So spreading yourself too thin is definitely something that I'd be aware of when picking who you want your friends to be.
Yeah, to add on to that, when I was a freshman in high school, I was going from a school with 60 kids in my graduating class to a school closer to 300. And so at the time I wanted to make a bunch of new friends and as many friends as possible and kind of try to be in the cool group. And looking back on that, I wish I didn't do that because I never developed those strong connections with those friends like I did with some of my others from the past, back in grade school. So by the time I was close to junior or senior year, I had a lot of friends, but I wasn't getting the invites or asking, hey, do you want to go get a burger after school or something like that. That was really rare just because I made friends, just not the strong bonds you're looking for.
Another thing about having more friends than none is the fact that you're gonna eventually have people that are gonna use you for the person that you are. If you don't have these tight and strong relationships, you're gonna have people that are gonna take advantage of you because they don't really care if they lose you, because you're someone that's most likely gonna be easily replaceable.
I agree, because you just have to be aware of, like, because someone may seem like your friend one day, but unless you truly know them, you're not sure like what could happen, because somewhere down the line you may find out that you gave them opportunities that they necessarily wouldn't have without you. But at the same time, like, something could happen in their life, or they meet someone else and they totally blow you off because that person could, in their world, offer more than your friendship did for them, and really they only saw your friendship as a gain rather than like a two-way relationship.
Alright guys, now we're going to transition into talking about the quality friends, right? So the thing about quality friends is the fact that they're people that are going to not be as sociable as the people who want more friends. They're also someone that most likely has a passion, and they're also someone that is okay with being alone. One of the great things about having quality friends is that these types of friends are going to be with you through the thick and thin, right? So whether you're going through a rough time in life, they're not going to abandon you. They're going to get you through it. They're going to help you. Also, with these types of friends is that you're going to develop a lot more memories with these people than you would with a larger group of people. You'll have more personal memories that, you know, they're going to last a lifetime, right? Also, altogether, when you're friends with someone that's like a true friend and that's a quality friend, you're going to develop a relationship that has meaning and that has value. And overall, that's just something that, you know, can't be beat in life.
Yeah, going back on like the thick and thin, everyone has hard times in their life. I sure have had my share. And I can honestly say, without those friends that I had there, I don't know where I'd be today. Because like those are the people that truly like will take time out of their day and just talk with you about what's ever going on, and you don't know how much that could change like somebody's day if like you're there for a friend like that. Also, going along with the memories, when you have those stronger connections with that particular friend or small group of friends, those memories will last longer because that person has a larger impact on your life. You may remember those nights more fondly when it was just you and your friend, maybe that drove an hour to like go try some hot dog stand, then
Juice, baby.
then that random party you went to where there's like 200 people there.
So when you have less friends, you're also going to be more restricted to your relationships, right? You're gonna ask someone to hang out, maybe they won't be able to hang out, and you're kind of stuck there with whatever you're doing. You won't be able to, you know, call up another person because you don't really have anyone else there for you. You kind of like section yourself off from being friends with other people. Also, you have to realize that if you choose to go quality over quantity, you're not gonna meet as many people because you're just not out and about as much as someone who is more about the quantity aspect of things.
Adding on to that, a con about the quality friends is you may get too comfortable with that friend group or those few friends you have, and that may limit you on how you can make new connections with people. If you're not actively pursuing making new connections, that can hinder you in the future. If you need to make new friends, new connections at work, new connections in any aspect of your life.
That's basically it. So Huff, what side do you think you're on?
I would have to say I gravitate more towards quality, but then at the same time, in a way, it's quantity, because I have a lot of very close friends, but then at the same time, they're all spread out among different groups of people. So, like, in that aspect, I would say that's quantity.
So basically, I would consider myself definitely on the quality side. I tend to keep my relationships close, but I'm also good with, you know, opening up to people and also building other relationships outside of my friends. I think that you could put it into a category of acquaintances and friends, and I try to keep those kind of sectioned off and separated from each other. Basically, in the end, it's really up to your personal preference. There's really not one over the other that is better. Just make sure to choose wisely, because your relationships with people are gonna really change how your life works out. Alright guys, so basically that is it. I wanted to give my friend over here, Huff, some time to, you know, give a shameless plug, so let's hear it, man.
Hey guys, as he said earlier in the video, I am JCobraGaming on YouTube. What I do is I have some gaming videos. Most of it pertains to like NBA 2K, and then I'm also kind of segue into like talking about sports. Most likely it's going to be 99% NBA content, because for a career I want to go into like the sports journalism world, because that's what really interests me. So I will have some variety. I may dabble a little bit into kind of what Zach does too, with just like some vlogs about like college life and stuff like that, as I am currently going to be a junior in college at NIU. Moving on up in the world, no more community college. Yes!
Which we will talk about in a later video.
Yeah, definitely.
But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely check out Huff. He's a great guy, basically.
Thanks, man.
Tons of passion for what he does. And if you're gonna definitely support anyone, I'd support my dude Huff over here.
Yeah, man, you're gonna make me cry.
Other than that, guys, have a great day.